This is TWiT.
Albert Einstein once said, never memorize what you can look up in a book. Do you agree based on your time writing this book?
I totally agree with the sentiment. I'm a little skeptical maybe of that quote. One of the things I found is that there's all these bogus, quote.
I wondered if this was
Einstein in particular. There's something called Churchillian drift. And this is the phenomenon whereby whenever some moderately famous person says something that's clever and memorable, we tend to remember the quote, but then we tend to attribute it to someone who's more famous, like Albert Einstein or Stephen Hawking or Bill Gates. So often if you look at that, or Winston Churchill in Britain particularly, so often if you look at who actually said that first, you'll find it wasn't necessarily Einstein.
It probably wasn't.
But I certainly agree with the sentiment.
It probably wasn't. You're absolutely right. I should have used Google and really come up with the answer. Although I did use Google and it told me Einstein. But yes. I mean, that's critical. That's a large part of what you're writing about here is that the internet offers an intense number of sources for information. And sometimes we find what we're seeking and that's good enough. And that sends us down a particular trail.
Not only that, but Daniel Wegner at Harvard, who did the Google effect survey, also did one where he gave people quizzes, and for half the people they were told, you can just look up the answers on the internet. And people did and got the right answers. And another half was told that they had to do it based on what they actually had memorized. And what they found was that even when you looked at people who scored the same, the people who had looked up the answers on the internet felt that they were smarter than the people who actually knew the facts. They determined this by asking them afterwards in kind of a quiz, rate yourself on these, various items. And one was, I feel smart. And the people who had looked up stuff felt smart because of that. So I think that's one reason we do get this kind of charge that we're very clever, that we're able to look up stuff on the internet. We kind of feel proud of that in a way that maybe even we don't about actually learning a lot of stuff. So that kind of affects this whole phenomenon too.